heading up to Little River Dragway in Holland, Texas, kind of up by Temple here in Central Texas, about an hour north of where I'm at, right in Austin. So we're going to head there, check out some drag racing. This is an event put on by the same people that put on a show I really like that's in April every year. It's called the Hand-Built Motorcycle Show. This is their first show that's more focused around actually driving the bikes, and it's actually like a drag race event where there's dirt drags and also on the strip, pavement drag racing too. So it'll be a lot more actually hearing the bikes and watching them run as opposed to just kind of looking at them, pretty and well lit, inside of a building. So should be pretty exciting. We're going to head there now. Like I said, it's about an hour away, and then I'll get as much video as I can while I'm there. Second part of this video is going to be more about the new CB550, kind of where we're at, probably do a little bit of work on it, and then also I'll let you guys know where I'm thinking as far as the overall build, the style, and that kind of stuff. I think I have it pretty much sorted out with what I want to do to it, but I want to get your feedback first, so we can all kind of brainstorm together on what's going to be the coolest bike to build. So that's it for now. We're going to hit the road, and I will pick back up when we get there. Hey guys, I wanted to update you on a couple of things. One being, thanks a bunch to everybody who follows me on Instagram. My Instagram is the exact same name as my YouTube channel, but with no spaces. All background noise as always. Same thing as my Instagram, or same thing as my YouTube with no spaces, so just Classic Octane. My last bike, which I guess is another update I need to give you here in a second. The maroon CB550 was shared on a couple of really big Instagrams within the last week, and we're up to almost 30,000 likes on that bike between like 5 different Instagrams. So super awesome, super excited about that. I've gained a lot of new followers both on the channel and on my Instagram from that post alone. So really, really encouraging. I'm really glad that I ended up sending those pictures to those bigger Instagram accounts to be shared, because I wasn't going to send them at first because I was like, somebody with 400,000 subscribers or followers isn't going to, want to just, they're probably flooded with pictures from all different kinds of bikes. But actually everyone I sent a picture to shared it, and then each one of those got like 8 to 10,000 likes, some of them less, some of them more, but really, really awesome. So thank you guys for following along with that. It's really encouraging. Next update is on that bike. The maroon CB550 is gone. It is no longer in the garage. I did sell it last week. I really liked that bike, but I do build these with the intent on selling them. So I built it, rode it for a couple of weeks, made sure it worked really well, there was no issues. Then went ahead and listed it and sold it to make room in the garage, number one, and number two, free up some money to put into the other two kind of current projects. Okay, so this is the new CB550 project I introduced in the last video. So You can see I kind of threw some handlebars in there. What I'm thinking with this bike is like a more street tracker style. So a lot of you guys kind of suggested that last time, either like a street tracker or a scrambler style. The main difference between the two, at least as far as I believe, is a scrambler is more like dual purpose, on-road, off-road, like you kind of have knobbier tires and that kind of stuff, and the street tracker is more street. So what I'm thinking is street tracker, because it does have good tires on it now, so it would seem kind of silly to pull off good tires just to put knobby tires on it. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I had these bars laying around. I believe they are the stock Triumph bars, or at least they came with the Triumph. Same size, 7/8 of an inch bar, so they fit right into the stock mount. So I'm thinking those more upright style bars, and then the back. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm thinking about doing the back and the seat identical to what I did on the last CB550. So that would kind of involve chopping the back half of the frame off here. So I'll kind of get you a better angle. So that would involve chopping the back half of the frame right here, right behind the rear shock mounts, putting a hoop in, getting rid of all of this and building a battery box, and then I'd probably do that same tough side seat. I really like the look of that. It's really comfortable, it fits well, the build quality is really nice. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is chop the back of the frame off again, do the hoop, same seat. I may do a brown leather this time. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I've always done black seats, so I'm kind of leaning towards a brown leather flat seat. Build another battery box very similar to the last one, and then paint the tank maybe like a greenish color, maybe blue, I don't know, something that would go with a tan or a brown colored seat. I'm thinking like a blue or a green, something like that, for the tank. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much going to be the extent of what I do to it. So it'll be cleaning up the back, better seat, paint the tank. I'll leave a front fender on it, probably build out a little mini rear fender, just to kind of fit the style. I already have a little bit smaller Dime City headlight for it. I need to redo the front shocks because they are totally blown. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking for this build. It should be pretty awesome. It shouldn't be anything too super complicated. It'll be a very similar build to the last bike, but I'll make sure to do more to it so you guys can kind of learn, and follow along. One thing I wanted to show you about this bike. One thing I wanted to show you that I have never seen before is the inside of this gas tank. So let me grab a flashlight. Check out the inside of this gas tank. What in the hell is going on? It's like the whole liner. It's like a whole layer of the inside of the tank has completely separated. What I think must have happened is there's still liquid in there, and I don't think it's gas. I think the last owner filled that tank with like paint stripper and left it in there. So I don't know if there's like a stock coating on the inside of a gas tank and it ate all that away, or what the deal is, but basically there's like a film that's completely built up and it's peeling off. So I'm gonna have to try to drain it, peel all that stuff off, and then I don't know, try a couple different techniques about how to remove kind of the rust and stuff. I've heard you can put vinegar in there. I'm thinking about doing my favorite stuff, this Evapo Rust. I'll probably put, I'm thinking about doing maybe the Evapo Rust in there with maybe some BBs or something like that, something that can help kind of get more abrasive and kind of get in there and shake it around and maybe leave it for 3 or 4 days. I don't know. So that's going to be a new one for me, is trying to figure out what in the world is going on inside of that gas tank and how we fix it. I should be able to get a good amount of work done on the bike in the next week or so, because it is coming up to Thanksgiving. So I'll have some time off of work right around the holiday, and should be able to put some time into the bike. So the next video you guys see, I should hopefully get it running. I'm waiting on an oil filter to come in so I can do an oil change on it, make sure the fluids are good, and then it'll be a matter of hooking up just the necessary wiring to get it started. The guy is mailing me the key. He forgot to give it to me when I picked up the bike. It's not a big deal if it's not here in time. I do have a spare ignition switch that I can just swap in just for the time being to get it started, or of course I could just hotwire it too. So that won't hold me back. But yeah, I think I have everything I need other than that oil filter to try and get the bike started. So that's going to be the goal in the next video, is do a first start and make sure this motor's not going to grenade on me or something like that. Then it'll be really starting to tear into it, and I'm going to order some parts soon. So this build should be fully underway here very shortly. Little update on the Triumph. Obviously it looks exactly like it does now. My hardtail was supposed to ship today. Today is Monday before Thanksgiving. So if it ships today with the holiday and stuff, it won't be here until probably next week. The Triumph is going to be a little bit longer of a build. I do intend on keeping this bike at least for a few months, unlike my normal projects that I kind of flip and sell pretty quickly after I finish them. I really like this bike, and I really am excited on how it's going to turn out. And there's a show in April, the Hand-Built Motorcycle Show, that I would love to ride the bike and kind of show it, so to speak, up there. And depending on how big the channel gets by then, maybe we can do a little meetup or something there too. But I don't know how many of you guys are in Austin. So yeah, that's the plan for the Triumph. Waiting for the hardtail to come in. I'm waiting to order any of the other parts just until I get the hardtail put on, so I can see what kind of room I have for tires. I did order the extended chain, 130 link chain, because of the stretch. And then really the only thing else I'm going to need to do to it is kind of figure out how to get some good looking brake light and turn signals and stuff like that. Then also, of course, figure out what I want to do for the Springer seat. If I want to do some kind of custom, more interesting kind of seat. Do I want to go more traditional Springer? I don't know. I'm really just kind of playing it by ear with this bike to see what it looks like once the hardtail's on there. And like I said, I want to take my time and really start to tuck a lot of the wires and really make it a bike I'm really proud for people to see, and try to get some good publicity for the channel and all that kind of stuff. I've always wanted a Triumph, so I'm in no rush on this bike. The 550 will be the one that we do a lot of work on pretty quickly, and then turn around and flip depending on how the weather is. It may be more beneficial for me to wait until the springtime to sell it, but here in Texas we pretty much get riding weather almost year round. I mean, it's the end of November right now and it's 75 degrees. So alright guys, I know this video was pretty much just a lot of me talking. Not a lot of work got done, but I wanted to give you guys an update on kind of where the build is, and then kind of updates on the channel and that kind of stuff too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to stick around. The next video, I promise, will include a lot of work on the CB550. Hopefully, fingers crossed, also will include a first start on that bike. If all goes according to plan, we'll fire it up. So that should be pretty exciting. Yeah, waiting on parts to come in and stuff. So let me know what you guys think about this project and kind of the direction I'm going with street tracker style. Let me know about seat color and tank color too. And then of course we'll paint the front fender probably the same color as the tank. So look around, see what you guys see. Send me something on Instagram if you see it. Like I said, it's just Classic Octane with no space or anything. Follow me on there if you haven't already, because I'd love to get your ideas and kind of feedback on what you guys want to see for the bike and kind of where it's going. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next video.